Hey, Chris Lipe here. Do you want to find the best tone for your voice? Your ideal sound? Are you tired of not liking the sound of your voice and thinking that your tone is flat? Stop trying so hard. Stop trying and start experiencing your voice in very simple, intimate ways. I've got a story for you about Kurt Cobain and how he created a great song out of an experience, great recording too, rather than trying to create something great with his voice. If you like my methods, my approach to singing in general, and you'd like to go deeper with me as your coach, and you as my student, click the link below and join my free voice course. There's lots of ways that we can work together from there. That's the best place to start. All right. When Kurt Cobain was recording Something in the Way, he was really, really frustrated in the studio. He was trying to make something work, and it really, really wasn't working. And so he ended up just kind of throwing his hands up, going and laying on a couch in what I believe was the back of the control room. Someone will have a better, more accurate version of this out there, and you be sure to share it with me. But what happened was Butch, the producer, ended up just hanging a mic over him. He had his guitar. Kurt Cobain had his guitar on the couch and was playing with it. They hung a mic over him, and he started singing and just sort of being in the moment, muttering what we hear as one of the most amazing songs on the Nevermind album. And then the other band members took this performance that he had on the couch and they started adding things around it, the drums, the cello, stuff like that. It was difficult for them because the tempo was just really fluid, and usually you would record the drums and then you'd record, all sorts of things that made it more difficult. But they got it because they captured this moment where Kurt wasn't trying, he was being, he was experimenting. And so I want to take this song, or part of it, and encourage you to do the same. Most of the time when we're trying to get good tones or good anything out of our voices, we pursue goodness in pitch or power, or we want to hit that high note, or even if we want good tone, we pursue goodness, and that pursuit ends up keeping us from experiencing our voice. And the irony of the whole thing is we're only going to have a good voice if we are first experiencing the voice we have in new and engaging ways for ourselves. The minute we focus on the pursuit of goodness, we deny ourselves the chance to experience. I know this sounds a bit but it's really, really true. So I want you to take this track. You can find this track on CC Karaoke. Just type it in. Links in the description as well. I want you to practice singing some of these verses and the chorus. And instead of thinking about good tone, good pitch, good anything, I just want you to feel the vibrations coming out of your face. Have your face very limp, very engaged only in the fact that you feel it. Something in the way. Feel the vibrations. And then let your voice, let your whole body and being lean into these vibrations. This is the way you discover great tone. Initially, out of your voice. Period. it can go in lots of other different ways once you've done this. But if you don't start here with a pure, simple, easy experience, you won't get there. Trust me, I've worked with so many people who don't get there unless they do this. And I am one of those people. I've worked with myself. And this is the key. It's okay to eat fish 'cause they don't have any feeling. Something in the way. Something in the way. Yeah. It's okay to eat fish 'cause they don't have any feeling the vibrations, sensing what is happening to my voice. Yeah. I'm doing things that are easy. I'm breathing through the words, and I'm interacting with the consonants, and I'm not pushing my voice at all. I'm zeroing in on how it feels, and I can add more intensity, but it's only as I'm keeping my mind on feeling what's happening. In other words, I have no goals. I have no goals of hitting anything. I have no goals of sounding a certain way. I only have the goals of getting lost in the feeling of my own voice. When you get lost in the feeling of your own voice, your tone, your best tone, reveals itself. Don't believe me? Try it. And don't just do it the first time and then listen back to yourself and say, I hate my tone still, this doesn't work. Get into it. Do it over and over again until you create this sort of trance environment for yourself. Immerse yourself in the simplicity of this song by going to CC Karaoke's YouTube channel and partaking. And then click the other link below. And if you haven't already, join my free voice course. I'd love to work with you on a more personalized level from there with your own voice. I'll see you for more.